welcome everyone to our topik kedua, strategies for interactive learning part 2 untuk hari ini. So yes, I'm still going to tell you guys about myself a little bit. So in case ada siapa-siapa cikgu yang first time datang untuk hari ini, yang minggu lepas tak pernah jumpa saya. So nama saya Ivanka dan sekarang saya bekerja sebagai seorang project manager di Project ID. So Project ID merupakan satu organisasi yang menjalankan aktiviti program yang fokus kepada kepimpinan dan pembangunan sasiah pelajar. So organisasi kita telah berjalan sepanjang 7 tahun sudah dan ini adalah impak dia lah. Alright. So sepanjang MCO ini, Project ID kami telah menjalankan satu survey kan. Okay, untuk cikgu yang telah datang minggu lepas mungkin dah tahu. So dalam survey ni kita mendapati bahawa untuk idea online learning macam mana tu nampak kepada pelajar, iaitu interactive, interesting, quiz, fun, teaching approach, more activities. So ini merupakan benda yang pelajar ingin experience dalam online learning mereka dan juga saya percaya dalam classroom biasa juga. So for today, so overall daripada survey ini kami telah mendapati 5 strategi yang kami rasa sangat-sangat efektif dan berguna, okay, dalam menghasilkan satu learning yang sangat interaktif kepada pelajar. So first, kami telah cover 2 topik minggu lepas, iaitu getting students to share ideas by using different online platform dan juga gamify the lesson. So untuk hari ini kami akan fokus kepada 3 pula, iaitu conducting hands-on lesson online, lepas tu conducting group discussion dan juga creating a reward system online. So macam mana kita nak menjalankan semua benda ni? So hari ini kami akan experience semua aktiviti ini dalam sesi ini. Saya tidak, it's not just me talking, but everyone will experience it together. Okay? Alright. So, alright. So there is something special today. So tanya kepada cikgu-cikgu yang join sesi hari ini, sebab hari ini kita akan menjalankan satu point reward system dalam sesi kita. And there will be a winner for today and special reward can be earned throughout this activity participation. Jadi kalau cikgu-cikgu aktif dalam jawab soalan semua tu, saya akan record down point cikgu pada hari ini dan the winner will get a 10 ringgit Grab food voucher from us. So yes, so 10 ringgit cikgu. So let's participate together and enjoy today's session together. Okay? Alright. Alright. So, then we are going to go into our first section. So, strategi yang ketiga iaitu conduct hands-on activity and demonstration online. So, saya percaya cikgu-cikgu di sini mungkin dah biasa untuk menjalankan hands-on and demonstration dalam classroom yang sebelum ni dalam subjek science, subjek biology, chemistry, semua tu. Memang it is common to do experiments with students. So, kalau kita nak buatkan ini pada online, macam mananya sebenarnya? So, it is not hard, it's not difficult. So, there are a few tips. So, there are only 3 tips that I'm going to share today. How to actually set up my session, and then how to show my hands-on demonstrations to my students, and then also how do I talk or give my instructions, okay, throughout the session with the student. Kalau kita menjalani sesi online untuk ni. So, all of this experience is based on the session that we did before as well. It's called a journaling session where we did it with our student. So yes, then we touch on the first thing. So how to set up my station? So just set up your phone. So biasa saya percaya cikgu dekat sini akan guna phone untuk set up kan. So set up your phone if you don't have a tripod. Kalau tak ada tripod, macam tak bolehnya nak set up macam mana? Don't worry, just be creative with what you have around you. So contoh contoh, this is the first thing. Clip ni pun boleh dijadikan sebagai tripod, okay? And then you can see this is how people are being very creative in making a tripod for their phone. And then this one is one of the example juga, botol macam ni pun boleh digunakan sebagai tripod ya cikgu. And then last thing, this is what I did, okay, for my session. So, saya telah set up satu kotak dekat sini dengan buku-buku dekat sini. And this is a place that I put my phone. So, saya letak phone dekat sini. Dan sini boleh nampak buku dekat sini. So, this is the book that I am showing to the student. Okay, so how to show demonstration then? Kita guna dua device. Satu saya tadi cakap, kita set up phone kan. Lepas phone, kita akan guna satu screen lagi, iaitu mungkin laptop. Okay, atau ada satu phone lagi, atau iPad ke, tab ke, boleh juga set up. So, use video call highlight function to actually highlight the screen that you want students to look at. So, contoh, okay, dekat sini, this is my workstation. Okay, so you can see this is the tripod, creative tripod yang saya set up. Okay, and this is the phone, tempat letak phone, and this is my laptop. So total saya guna dua screen. Okay, and then after that you can see this is how it looks like in the session, and then this is one screen and this is another screen. So boleh nampak dekat sini buku ini adalah screen yang saya nak pelajar nampak. So saya akan highlightkan screen ini sepanjang sesi saya supaya pelajar boleh nampak screen ini. Tetapi mereka boleh interact dengan saya juga. Okay? So, yes. Alright. So, hi Cikgu Hariza. Okay. So, what should I say then? So, selain daripada set upkan semua station ini, so, adakah apa yang cikgu perlu cakap dalam sesi ini berbeza dengan dalam classroom? So, tak berbeza sangat sebenarnya. So, there are a few things that you must do. 4 things only actually. So first, always remind students to look at your hands and the demonstration. So always remind students, tengok dekat sini, tengok tangan cikgu. So bila cikgu tengah tunjuk kan, screen tu akan tunjuk. Jadi cikgu perlu remind pelajar untuk tengok dekat screen tersebut. Dan lepas tu, cikgu perlu repeat at least 2 or 3 times to allow students to watch and follow. So rasanya sebenarnya ini sama juga dalam classroom bila kita bagi instructions kepada pelajar, biasa perlu cakap beberapa kali kan cikgu? So yes, it's a similar thing, similar concept. And then after that, break down the instructions into detailed instructions. So this one is a bit like more specific. Jadi kalau contoh awak perlu, cikgu perlu pelajar pegangkan pensel 45 degrees. Contohlah kalau cikgu ajar seni kan, nak buat dekat online sesi kan. So how should you hold the pen? Cikgu perlu tunjuk kepada pelajar. So look at my hand and see how I actually hold the pencil. So contoh macam tu, you need to be very specific, like step by step. Need to break it down. Yeah, break down the instructions to the student. Okay, and last one, positive affirmation to encourage students to try out. So ini rasanya bukan sahaja dalam sesi online, tetapi dalam classroom biasa juga cikgu akan buat. So keep going, almost there, so proud of you, almost completing it and stuff like that. So di sini saya ingin tanya, cikgu, selain daripada positive affirmation dekat sini, adakah tak contoh lagi yang cikgu boleh cakap? Selain daripada keep going, you're almost there, ada apa yang cikgu boleh cakap lagi ke tak? Cikgu ingat kita ada point hari ini, okay? So yes. Ada cikgu nak cuba ke tak? Cikgu Anisha ke, cikgu Hariza ke, nak cuba ke tak? Very good. Oh, cikgu Hariza. Just a simple and sweet one, very good. Okay? Alright, good. Other than that, it's like very good. Jadi, kenapa very good? Cikgu Hariza kena like diterangkan sikit. Very good. I see that you are blah blah blah. Jangan cakap very good je. Nanti pelajar rasa macam, kenapa cikgu cakap very good je? Macam tu lah. Okay? What else? Like any teacher wanted to try out? Okay, excellent. You are improving in. Wow, yes, exactly. Very good. Yep. Okay? So, yes. Alright, so yes, very good. That is the example of what we can actually do. Jadi semua benda ni bukan sahaja kita boleh practice dalam sesi online, tetapi sesi dalam classroom boleh juga. Alright? Okay, so itu adalah when we are showing the students kan. Jadi lepas tu, macam mana kita nak tahu actually pelajar follow ke tak dekat screen, another side of the screen kan? So, untuk end product, jangan risau. Okay? Tanya sahaja pelajar, okay, minta mereka tunjukkan produk mereka kalau perlu. Contoh kalau cikgu tengah bagi steps ke instructions ke kan, boleh terus minta pelajar, okay, tunjukkan cikgu, tunjuk, okay, pelajar will show you and then you can see how is it. Or, okay, lepas sesi ni habis, awak boleh minta pelajar semua untuk tunjukkan end product mereka. So contoh dekat sini, boleh cikgu boleh nampak dekat sini, okay, semua orang akan tunjuk end product mereka. Tapi of course ada pelajar yang cakap, cikgu tak boleh buka screen lah, ini tak boleh, itu tak boleh, tak apa. Jadi kalau macam ni, encourage students to actually take a photo and send you the end product. So contoh yang macam ni lah, lepas sesi journaling ini, jadi ada juga pelajar yang sendkan gambar mereka buat tadi throughout the session. So yes, so this is a way for teacher to actually see the end product. Thank you, Cikgu Anisha, to share the answer. Oh, Cikgu Chia also share the answer as well. Very nice. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Alright. So yes. So overall, okay, itu adalah apa yang kita boleh buat kalau kita ingin tunjukkan hands-on atau demonstrations kepada pelajar. So, why is this important? No matter is it online or offline? Kerana, okay, of course, I believe every teachers here are aware, students are always curious to find out what will happen in the experiment. And then they can actually experience the activity itself. Jadi bukan sahaja dalam classroom kita boleh buat ini, tetapi pelajar kalau online pun boleh experience the activity itself if they are doing it on another side of the screen. So it's not a problem for us to actually do a demo and hands-on session with students if it is online. Okay? Alright. So yes, quiz time again. So right now, I would like to ask teacher, for this learning pyramid over here, saya tak pasti ada cikgu pro ke tak tentang pasal ni. So which percentage falls for demonstration dengan practice? Mana satu demonstration tu berapa persen sebenarnya kalau pelajar boleh belajarkan retention rate dia, boleh stay sampai berapa persen kalau kita buat demonstration, dan kalau practice doing it, pelajar boleh buat sendiri, berapa persen boleh stay dekat otak mereka, apa yang mereka belajar tu. So let's see teachers, anyone would like to try? Yeah, remember we have points ya. Okay. So, wow, voucher RM10 GrabFood menanti ni. Ya, betul. Ya. Jadi, cikgu siapa yang menang sesi hari ini, ada satu RM10 GrabFood voucher. Demo is 10%, practice is 90%. Okay, interesting. Thank you, Cikgu Chia, for sharing that. Alright, very good. Cikgu Chia actually shared his answer, the first one. So, I'm going to give him 1 point. Alright, so let's see. Any Cikgu wanted to share? Okay, Cikgu Hariza, 80 to 90% if you are practicing. Okay, alright, Cikgu Hariza, thank you for sharing it. And then Cikgu Farzana, practice doing can stay up to 80%. Okay, very good. Yes. Oh, Cikgu Carmen, okay, dia masuk terus 75 for practice. Wow, nice and short. Okay, and Cikgu Sharavan actually shared. Okay, so guess what? Cikgu Carmen, you get the first, you get one of the answer right, 75%. Okay, it's for practice doing it. Yes, that is very good. So you can see this is the two average point of it. Kalau demonstration, 30%. And then practice doing it is actually 75%. Tengok ada cikgu betul ke tak? Okay, Cikgu Carmen yang betul. So Cikgu Carmen, okay, 1 point. Alright. So okay, very good. Thank you so much for sharing your answer, Cikgu. Yes. So as you guys can see, doing a demo and practice hands-on doing it, pelajar actually the retention rate is so much higher. Okay? Alright. So that's it. That's why we always encourage hands-on activity to be done if it is needed in a lesson. Alright? So then that is the first part. Okay, kalau nak buat hands-on demonstration online macam mana? So right now we are going to go into our second strategy pula, iaitu group discussion. Okay, conducting a group discussion online. So, macam mana nak conduct satu group discussion online? Alright, not only online, tapi in classroom juga. Alright. So, in online, right? So, ideally, 4 to 5 person a group, and then use different methods to encourage the discussion. Contoh yang saya telah share last week, iaitu Padlet, Menti, breakout rooms. Okay, kalau breakout rooms, cikgu pandai guna. Sebenarnya breakout rooms adalah satu function yang sangat-sangat bagus untuk menjalankan perkongsian online. Alright, for students to actually really share. So, besides than that, right, kita perlu gunakan guiding questions juga untuk membantu pelajar untuk open up to us as well. And then we will need to have clear instructions and discussion topic as well. Alright. So, Okay. Yes, Jenny telah kongsikan kalau nak baca lebih mengenai learning pyramid. Ada satu link. Yes, exactly. Teachers can look it up. Alright? Okay. So, ini adalah requirement-nya. Bukan online, ini adalah requirement-nya. Tapi saya percaya dalam classroom, lebih kurang sama juga, 4 to 5% is just nice for a group. Okay? So, yes, as usual, when you go to a group discussion, it is really, really important to actually set the values or the rules that the students should actually follow. So, contoh yang untuk ni, this part, right, it's a part where setiap kali sebelum kita setkan sesi online kita akan remind pelajar, this is the 3 values that they will need to practice. So, and then we will need to set the expectation for students, what can be done and what cannot be done in the session itself as well. So you can see we have our do and our don'ts in our session. So sama juga dalam classroom ke, in online session ke, all like this is very important for the students to know. Supaya jangan macam dalam chat room tiba-tiba ada pelajar start marah-marah. Jadi kalau pelajar start marah-marah ke apa ke, you can link it back to, just remind everyone dalam space ini, tak boleh buat ni, tak boleh buat tu. So, it's like an expectation that already set to the student. So, sangat penting lah cikgu kalau nak buatkan satu sesi online perbincangan dengan pelajar, this is a must do in a online discussion. Okay? And of course, I believe not only online, in classroom, it is very, very important as well to have classroom rules and also classroom, to actually easykan your classroom management. Yeah. Okay. So, if let's say you are using online platform kan. So, tadi boleh nampak juga sebelum kita start sesi kita, tadi Jadis ada bincangkan, untuk guna Meet, kalau nak tekan audio dekat sini, nak tekan share file dekat sini, nak tekan screen dekat sini, sama juga tak kisah cikgu guna platform mana satu, ia adalah sangat penting untuk cikgu walk through pelajar sebenarnya nak guna platform ni macam mana. Okay, so example like if let's say we are using Zoom, then we can tell the students first what do you need to do. Mute yourself. Mute button dekat mana? Ini adalah mute button dia. Lepas tu, okay, next one, boleh guna chat. Chat button mana satu? Okay, tunjukkan kepada pelajar. Lepas tu, participants button mana? And then reaction button mana? So you need to let students know. Okay? And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it about the sharing for online discussion. So right now, all of us here, we are going to do this activity together. So instead of me talking, so let's try this group discussion together. So topik yang kita akan bincang hari ini adalah pros and cons of online learning. Alright? So cikgu, so boleh nampak dekat sini ada 2 kotak. So apa yang kita perlu buat dan kita ada 10 jawapan dekat sini kan. So apa yang kita perlu buat adalah, okay, bincang apakah pro and cons of online learning. So contoh kalau no commuting needed, okay? No commuting needed. Do you think it is a pro or a cons for online learning? Yes. Any teacher you can actually answer it in the chat room or cikgu kalau nak unmute sendiri cakap jawapan pun boleh. Okay? So we have points for this. Yang the first yang jawab, awak akan dapat 1 point. Alright? So yes. Let's go to this first one. No commuting needed. So, tak perlu travel ke mana-mana. So, is this a pro or is this a con for online learning? Pro, Cikgu Chia. Thank you so much. Wah, Cikgu Chia, 1 point lagi. Thank you, Cikgu Chia. Alright, anyone else would like to try? Okay. So, yes. Alright, let's go to the next one. Credibility. What about credibility? Credibility, adakah tak macam kalau kita compare sekarang kan, saya keluar, saya pergi interview, saya guna cert saya kan. Yang cert yang saya dapat daripada online university tu macam lebih wow ke yang online university? Credibility, mana satu lebih ada credibility compare online ke dengan offline? So, is this a pro or a cons in this? So let's see. Con. Okay, con. Yes, Cikgu Farzana. Yes, Cikgu Farzana. 1 point. It's a con. Yes, exactly. Kalau kita compare kan, normally the physical cert it's more credible compared to the online one. Alright? So yes. Alright. What about convenient? Kalau convenient, kita kira dekat pro atau dekat cons untuk online learning? Senang saja, tak perlu travel-travel mana-mana. Convenient sangat. Bila-bila saya nak pun boleh. Okay, wah, Cikgu Chia. Cikgu Chia sangat cepat Cikgu Chia. Pro. Yes, exactly. Cikgu Chia 1 point lagi. Ada cikgu ke tak nak defeat Cikgu Chia ni? Dia cepat sangat. Okay, so yes, next one. Let's see. Fixed schedule. What about fixed schedule? Alright, fixed schedules. Schedule tu tak boleh tukar-tukar, kena ikut sangat lah. So you need to follow the time. So is this the pro or the cons for online learning? Okay? Yes, it's a cons. Kalau dia ada fixed schedule, it is a con. Tapi biasa kalau online learning, some of it, they have flexible schedules for it. Okay, so it really depends. But for this one, if the answer is fixed schedule kan, so yes, it is a con. Alright? So yes, thank you Cikgu Chia for sharing again. So next one, let's see. Ease of access. Dengan online learning, senang saja awak nak akses ke tempat macam informasi yang lain. So is this a pro or a cons? Pro. Okay, thank you Cikgu Syaraban for sharing. Okay. Yes, 1 point for Cikgu Syaraban. Alright. It can be pro and con. Okay, Cikgu Hariza, interesting. Would you like to share a little bit kenapa Cikgu Hariza rasa ini boleh pro and con? Okay, untuk ease of access. Cikgu Harizan kalau share saya bagi 1 point Cikgu. Alright, Cikgu boleh share, boleh kongsi dalam chat. Okay, internet problem. Okay, that is true somehow. Yeah, okay, so it depends on the internet problem. Okay, thank you thank you Cikgu Harizan for sharing that. Alright, so yes, let's look at cost effective. What about cost effective? Cikgu rasa online learning lebih murah ke lebih mahal? Okay, Cikgu Syaraban said it's a pro. Yes, okay. Sebab kalau online learning tak perlu travel semua tu, biasa it's like cheaper, right? Okay. What about flexibility? Okay, is this a pro or a cons for online learning? It's a pro. Yes, thank you Cikgu Chia. Cikgu Chia again. Wah. Cikgu Hariza. Cikgu Hariza say it's a con. Okay, Cikgu Hariza, would you like to share a little bit? Is it because of internet problem again? Adalah disebabkan internet problem lagi ke? Alright. So yes, please share your ideas. What do you think? Kalau ada cikgu-cikgu di sini kan tak setuju dengan jawapan yang dibagi oleh kawan-kawan awak di sini, awak boleh sharekan pandangan awak juga. Okay, kenapa? Kenapa awak rasa ini sebenarnya ini pro lah, ini con lah, tak betul lah. Okay, so why? Alright. So yes, Cikgu Hariza boleh kongsikan ya? Alright. Next one, let's yeah.
Rasa flexibility ni
ya betul.
Dia disebabkan oleh maybe sekarang ini murid itu sendiri belum get used to this online platform. So tak berapa fleksi lagi lah mungkin untuk masa sekarang. I mean for the next time setelah kita cuba berkali-kali itu, then baru okay lah.
Okay. Oh, that is a very interesting point. Thank you Cikgu Hariza untuk kongsikan sebab untuk pelajar kami memang semua benda especially online learning kan sangat baru, mungkin tak fleksibel lagi untuk pelajar, tapi seperti Cikgu Hariza cakap mungkin pada masa yang depan ini adalah like one of the thing yang pelajar boleh macam senangkan dirilah dengan online learning. Yes, that is a very good point of view. Tak ada salah, tak ada betul juga untuk ni. So yes, thank you so much for sharing your point, Cikgu. So because of Cikgu Hariza actually unmute yourself and explain about it. So Cikgu Hariza dapat 2 point daripada sini, okay? Yay! Okay, thank you Cikgu Hariza for sharing. Alright, so let's look at the next point pula. What about usage of technology? Is this a pro or cons? Alright. It's a pro. Cikgu Chia. Cikgu Chia, would you like to share why is it a pro? Yes. Or Cikgu Syarabanan juga boleh.
Yeah, why is a pro here? Usage of technology. Because I'm using handphone, I depend on you. When you talk only, I can listen because it's too small. using handphone. Usage of technology, of course, is a pro for online, because actually, we just a click of our mouse, we can go anywhere. You know, it's borderless learning.
Borderless learning. Yes.
Learn
Yeah.
much with the internet, because the knowledge of getting it is far beyond that. You know.
Yes, totally agree with that. So yes, thank you Cikgu Chia for sharing that. So rasa Cikgu Chia mention satu point yang sangat penting, iaitu borderless learning. Menggunakan teknologi, pelajar sekarang boleh belajar je daripada mana-mana tempat. So example, I can join a workshop that is organised by US Embassy. Walaupun diorganised in US, but I can actually join it if I'm in Malaysia. So yes, this is actually one very good point about online learning. Alright, so thank you Cikgu Chia for sharing, and of course, because Cikgu Chia actually unmute yourself and share about your answer, so I actually gave you 2 points as well. So yes, if not online interaction, I won't be bothered. Okay, I won't try learning new things. Yes, that is interesting. Yes, and Cikgu Hariza said yes, you are right. Yep, exactly. So yes, thank you for sharing your ideas, teachers. All right, so let's look at the next one. What about limited social interaction? Is this a pro and cons? Okay, not necessary. Yes, it can be not necessary. And Cikgu Saravanan actually shared it's actually a con. All right, so Cikgu Saravanan, would you like to share why is it a con?
Of course, I would rather prefer to see and talk in person to the person I'm communicating with. So this is like a virtual thing is something like I'm talking to a screen. So not so socializing.
Yes, all right, sure. Yes, exactly. That can be one of it as well. But interesting that Cikgu Hariza here say it's pro and cons. And Cikgu Chia also mentioned not necessary, right? Cikgu Hariza, what about, do you want to share why is it like pro and cons? Yeah.
Okay. This I think macam ni lah. Let's say sekarang I online, tapi I close my video. Then I mute. Maybe cikgu pun tak tahu I ada atau tak ada.
Okay, betul. Yes, that is very true.
And then pro-nya banyak lah actually. Pro-nya, I mean, we use this technology, and then and then the new norm. Okay, so then banyak benda lah yang baiknya sebenarnya compared to cons kan. Tapi still got the con also lah.
Yes, exactly. That is true. Yes. So yes, I do agree with what Cikgu Sharavanan just shared and Cikgu Harija just said. Right. So for online learning, there is limited social interaction. So macam contoh tadi Cikgu bagi contoh kan. So I'm not even sure whether are you there or not. And then right now we cannot talk face to face. And biasa sometimes in online classroom tak pasti Cikgu sini have the same feeling like me or not. Biasa sometimes pelajar masuk semua switch off video dengan switch off dengan mute mereka sendiri. Sebenarnya tak pasti kadang-kala cakap macam ni kan. Actually I'm macam talking to myself, but like I am talking to a lot of people, the kind of feeling. So yes, this kind of social interaction is really, really less. Yeah. So but I believe kalau okay, for example, we are actually having a very good interaction right now. So tadi cikgu actually unmute yourself and talk to me. So by using activities, actually we can make online learning to be more interactive as well. And I guess that is why I'm here to actually share how can we actually do this together. All right. And the very last thing for online learning, effectiveness of assessment. Rasa cikgu at first MCO ni benda memang pening So yes, is this a pro or a cons for teachers? Okay, let me see. It's a pro, Cikgu Hariza. Okay, it's a pro. Cikgu Carmen also say it's a pro. Okay, Cikgu Saravana say it's a con. Nampak tak? Kita ada berbeza punya opinion dekat sini dah. Okay, I am going to get Cikgu Carmen. Cikgu Carmen, would you like to share why is it a pro?
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, I feel that it is a pro is because that if you know how to use the system, like for example Google Forms or Google Links to help you to evaluate students' performance, you can actually see that like it's easy to tabulate scores. Like it's very good to use like multiple choice questions type of assessment or maybe quizzes. You can actually see very quickly that the scores of the students and how they perform in terms of how they answer questions. That's how I see it. So that
Mm.
for me is a pro.
All right. Thank you so much, Cikgu Kamal, for sharing it. Yes. Alright, so kalau cikgu sini pandai-pandai semua teknologi benda ni, yes, like actually it's very easy for you to do assessment, and I believe there is a lot of quizzes yang dia akan automatekan like result dia. So how many percentage actually they improve and everything. So compared to back then in school, cikgu perlu key in Excel sendiri semua tu untuk tabulatekan markah tu macam pening sikit. But here, okay, same as Cikgu Hariza punya answer. Yes, thank you Cikgu Hariza for sharing. Okay, what about Cikgu Saravan? Cikgu Saravanan. Yeah. So it's a con for you.
Yeah, because I'm not used to the technology. I don't like that technology that much. Okay, so that I still prefer, okay, when I look at the writing of the students and then I mark the paper, I can feel how they are feeling. Okay, are they even bothered? Are they paying attention? By looking at
Okay. All right. I think Cikgu Saravanan, it's
the
cut
writing,
off.
it's all in the online. I feel like very hard for me to search and all this. Yeah.
Okay, yes, exactly. So that is very true as well. Okay, like you need to touch the exam paper, tengok nampak how nervous they are, look like whether ada sweat mereka atas kertas-kertas semua tu. Yes, exactly. That is very true as well. Where like you think the assessment, like you need like a physical paper and stuff like that, it's better as well. And so I guess for this one, we will go to like a middle ground. So there is no conclusion for this one. Like I said, there is no right or wrong in this discussion. All right, so thank you so much for all of the teachers here to actually share your answer over here. So Cikgu Kaman actually get 2 points and Cikgu Saravanan actually get 2 more points as well. So yes, thank you so much for your participation just now, dear teachers. So yes, that's all for our discussion. So I'm very happy that all of the teachers actually participate actively in this pro and cons online learning discussion. So then I'll go to next question, which is, so we are going to look at this question together. So there are 2 questions that I'm going to ask teachers to share a little bit. So what are your thoughts and feelings after the activity just now, our discussion just now? And how are you going to apply this in your classroom? Yeah, like either like online classroom or either physical classroom. So I have this Padlet link over here. Let me look at the time. Oh, okay. I don't think we have enough time to actually do Padlet, but I'm going to show you guys how is the Padlet here. So let me see, Oh, okay. We actually have enough time. Yes. So let's go to our Padlet link. Yeah. So teachers, you can actually scan the QR code, or you can straight away go to the link here. Yeah. So Janice actually shared the link in the group already. So cikgu boleh pergilah ke link ini atau scankan QR code ini dan kita akan masuk kepada Padlet kita dekat sini. Alright. So teachers, you can actually share your answers. You can just type out your answers here. What are your thoughts and feelings, or how are you going to apply it in your classroom? Okay, so teachers can either share in Padlet atau ada cikgu kalau nak kongsi dekat sini, terus unmute yourself and just talk. That is cool as well. Yeah, cikgu boleh buat juga macam ni. Yeah. Feel motivated and appreciated. Yes, alright. Thank you teacher for sharing this. Okay, saya tak pasti cikgu siapa yang kongsikan ni, but I'm going to give you a like, okay? So yes, right? You feel motivated and appreciated. Okay, what about other teachers? Yeah. So what are your thoughts and feelings after the discussion just now? Do you like the discussion just now, or do you don't like the discussion just now? If you like it, what is it? Okay, but if you don't like it, why? All right? And if let's say you want to apply this in your classroom, how can we actually do it? Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Oh, ada someone comment. Yes, thanks for liking. Okay. So you can see, I can actually see who commented on it, and then we can look at it, and then yes, together. All right, let me refresh and update the Padlet. Okay. Yes, there's another one. Okay, I'm going to move teachers punya card. Okay, this one I'll move it here. Okay, I believe teachers are still writing. Okay. These sessions allow students to discuss. Okay, yes, very good. I am glad that teachers actually feel so that students can actually discuss together. Yes. All right. Okay. I see that teachers are typing. I think sessions like this help to motivate teachers and keep our spirits forward to guide students. Thank you. Yeah, oh wow, this is such a good sharing, good answer. Okay, there are lots of applications that I can use for classes, but I'm trying. Yes, teachers, I guess there is I'm trying to combine. Okay, a lot more. Okay, let's see. Yes, you can see I can in Padlet, I can actually move this around. So this is one good thing about Padlet. Yeah. Alright. So kalau ada cikgu nak unmute yourself and share about your opinions, dipersilahkan juga. Alright. Alright. Oh yeah, it will be good, teachers, if you write down your name in the card as well so that I can give you points. Yeah. Alright. So let's see. The reward creates healthy competition. Yes, I agree. Yeah. All right, let's see. So I will give teachers here around 2 minutes to just answer the questions, okay? And then after that, we can talk about it together. All right? Okay, very good. I'm seeing a lot of teachers are sharing their answer already. All right. Okay, so we still have 1 more minute. All right, we still have 1 more minute. Okay. Oh, okay. Cikgu Saravanan actually put down his name here already. Yeah, thank you, teacher, for sharing it. It's nice. It might help students to participate more, but the preparation seems to take time, right? Okay. Don't worry, Cikgu Saravanan. I will share a little bit about how do we actually do this in classroom after this. What if we are not doing it online? And like even looking at the slide that I just did just now, right? It is just 2 columns with a lot of small boxes. So with some points of it. Yeah. So if let's say you are familiar with PowerPoint, it's definitely something that is doable for you. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but like you said, like you need some time to actually do it as well lah. All right. So thank you for sharing. The reward creates healthy competition. Definitely agree with it. Okay.
Can I ask myself?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, you know what? I find that we teachers, educators, we need to change our paradigm shift. We must have paradigm shift because we cannot be, because nowadays we need to move along with the technologies so that we will not be outdated. Yeah, I'll say that. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so just now Cikgu Chia, it's cut off a little bit, but I believe that what you are saying is teacher will need to actually adapt ourselves into this whole changes that we are having, and then be more versatile with the way that we are teaching and we are doing our classroom management as well. Okay, thank you Cikgu Chia for sharing, and yes, I'm going to give 2 points again to Cikgu Chia. Oh my God. Dear teachers here, Cikgu Chia has been getting a lot of points. Come on. Like any teachers, do you want to fight with Cikgu Chia? All right. So I think if I have a projector in my classroom, I can project. Okay. All right. Sure. Let's share a little bit more. I think we are 1 minute over time for this one already, but I see some teachers are still typing. No worries. All right. So love the reward to encourage us to share. I'm thinking, how do I still incorporate reward but at a lower cost or no cost? Okay. I'm going to share a little bit tips about this for you, teacher, later. Okay? So, yes. All right. Thank you, Teacher Carmen, for writing down your name here as well. So, Teacher Saravan, 1 point. Teacher Carmen, 1 point. Okay. And then the others, like teacher didn't write your name. Okay. If I can have projector in my classroom, I can do similar activity without students needing to move. That is true. So, but don't worry, there are ways for us to actually do activities like this as well without a projector. Like what we did last week about Jeopardy, right? We thought that we will need like projector, we will need laptop as well, but no, it's very simple where you can just draw it on the board. Yeah. So make full use of the whiteboard to do some activities with the students. If let's say teachers don't have a projector. Okay. So, yep, thank you so much. Teachers has been like participating like really actively so far in the discussion. I really love it. Thank you so much for sharing your answer in the Padlet. Okay, so yes, we are going to go back into our screen. Okay, so yes, all right. So, yep, thank you so much, teachers, for participating in this discussion just now. So, I guess for us to actually prompt students to share more, right? You can see some of the example that I did just now, where this is 2 types of question. So, biasa kan, orang akan cakap, guna open-ended questions jangan macam bagi mereka jawab yes or no only. But not necessary. It depends on what teacher want from the discussion. Alright, kalau cikgu nak pelajar kongsikan lebih banyak, then of course you need to use open-ended questions, and very simple one, always go to the 5W1H so that the students can share more. Alright, tetapi kalau cikgu nak pelajar jawab dengan macam sangat specific or very short answer so that you can control the time and all those, you can actually use closed questions, which is like, do you know? Yes, I know. May I know? Would, is, or are. Yeah, so these are the 2 types of questions that we can actually use in a discussion, okay? And yes, like I said, I'm going to share a little bit about what if in classroom. How do we apply all of this, right? So, contoh here, just now when we started, I actually set 3 values that all of us must follow kan. Kita ada 3 rules kan yang semua cikgu perlu follow together, which is our accept, care, and respect. And then there are do and don'ts for us as well in the online session. But in classroom, yes, teachers, please do this together as well. We have like rules in the classroom that we need to use together. So this was what I have back then for my class. It's called RRK Akta, yang I always bring it into classroom together. So I print this out in, I think, A4 size or A3 size. I think it's A4 size. A3 susah sangat nak carry kan. So I print it out in A4 size. I laminated it. So setiap kali saya masuk classroom kan, saya akan pastekan ini dekat whiteboard. So I will say, yes, in this class, we are going to practice together. All right. So this is the rules that we are using together in the classroom. And then, so proses pula. So just now you can see I said, right, untuk Zoom, kita buat ni. Kita mute dekat sini. Step kedua, kita kalau nak cakap guna chat ke. Kalau nak tanya soalan, angkat tangan ke semua tu. So yes, I actually set this as well in the classroom. It's called Brand Book Buddy Boss. So first, guna otak dulu, fikir dulu. Kalau ada soalan, fikir dulu. Kalau tak ada, okay, dah fikir tak tahu, okay, cari buku dulu. Lepas cari buku, tak ada, tanya kawan dulu. Kalau lepas tanya kawan, tak tahu, okay, tanya cikgu. Alright? So, but this apply in, jangan buat bila cikgu mengajar. So, this is when you are doing your homework or you are doing your group work together. So, what about right now? Kita tak boleh macam buddy kan. We will encourage students not talk to their friends, right? So how would you do it in classroom then? So don't worry, I'm going to talk a little bit about it. So yes, let's look at another thing. So discussion in classroom. Tadi the game that we played together, right? Activity yang kita buat bersama-sama tadi. Kalau dalam classroom, macam mana? I'm going to show you a photo. So ini adalah foto yang saya telah ambil sebelum ini dalam kelas saya. Dan of course there's no social distancing. Like this is still good like back then. Ini kelas paling hujung saya, Form 3 class. And this is out of rasa paling hujung of the 15th class. 15. So this is actually the 15th class. So kelas yang paling terakhir memang nakal sangat, tak asyik ponteng sekolah semua tu, like really disciplined kid. But really disciplined problem students. But I actually played this game with them. So you can see, I draw this box on whiteboard and then I actually ask them to share their answer on it. Yeah. So like they are so engaged in it and then they are so happy with it. So they actually played it and then you can see this is actually my reward chart here. So I'm going to show teachers here later how does it look like. Yeah. So mungkin cikgu akan tanyakan, sekarang kita tak boleh social distancing semua tu. Jadi ini aktiviti macam ni nak buat macam mana? So you can still allow students to come out one by one on the board to actually write down their ideas. Okay, and then after that, they can still go back to their seat and then they sit down and then another one can still go. You can choose a few, but like, of course, you cannot participate like all of them macam biasa lah. Yeah, so you still need to have some restriction on it. But definitely, it is something that teachers can actually try it out. Okay? And actually, what I got like to know from my other school teacher as well back then. So what they are doing right now, a few of the teachers, right, they are really good in interactive learning. So walaupun social distancing, tapi sebenarnya mereka masih boleh buat perbincangan antara pelajar, iaitu menggunakan shoulder partner sahaja. So sekarang kan pelajar semua duduk like side by side with each other, right, and in a row kan. So boleh help them to actually fix like a shoulder partner where they can talk to each other, tetapi dengan perjarakan social. Yeah, so that is something that teachers can actually do as well, at least a pair work for them to actually discuss together. Yeah, all right. So yes, so this is something that teachers can actually do in the classroom. So like drawing on the board like this, it's okay as well. Yeah. So yes, and then where is my reward system? Okay, yeah. So first, creating a reward system. So yeah, this is our last strategy, and I believe cikgu-cikgu dekat sini enjoy sesi hari ini. Dan tadi daripada perkongsian juga ada cikgu cakap, wow, reward macam ini help you guys to have healthy competition. So yes, let's look at who is the winner today. I'm going to calculate the point. So I'm going to show teachers what was I doing actually. So okay, I'm not sure whether can you guys actually see. Yes, this was what I was doing just now. So apa yang saya tengah buat ialah saya tuliskan nama cikgu. Lepas tu point, berapa point semua tu saya tengah tulis dekat sini. So semua cikgu boleh nampak lah ya siapa yang menang dekat sini. Cikgu Chia. So Cikgu Chia point dia panjang sangat. So yes, Cikgu Chia, congratulations for having your points the highest one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, 12 points Cikgu Chia. But the number 2, we actually have Cikgu Sarawan, okay, which is 6 points. And then Cikgu Hariza also quite high, like 5 points. Cikgu Carmen got 4 points. And Cikgu Anicha and Cikgu Farzana also got some points. Okay, so yes, congratulations Cikgu Chia. Alright, so yes, this is how, okay, I think I just stopped share. Okay, no, I'm gonna share my screen again. Yes, so yes, alright, so yes. So how do teachers like here you feel about the session today? Do you guys like enjoy it we have this reward system together? Yeah. So yes, Cikgu, yeah. So yeah, congrats Cikgu Chia. Yes. So yeah, do you feel happy today and like encouraged? Like, do you feel like more excited to like wanted to participate in the discussion and everything? Yeah. If yes, you can actually just comment yes in the chat room. Yeah. So yes, let me see. Yeah, congrats. Okay, all right. So teacher, you can share your feelings. Like just now, I believe just now you guys already shared about it. Kan? How do you actually feel in the session? So yes. So then we will go back to what about kalau in classroom? How should we do this? Okay. So there is this app that I will strongly recommend to teachers here. It's called Class Dojo. So, saya tak pasti ada ke tak cikgu dekat sini yang guna Class Dojo. But I regret knowing this app too like late back then in school. So, saya actually got the chance to use this app for a few months only. But this app is really, really useful for me. So, I think so I'm going to like touch on a little bit what app is this. So this teachers can go to this website www.classdojo.com. So you can see this is how it looks like. Cikgu boleh tambahkan pelajar-pelajar ikut kelas masing-masing. Tak perlu key in one by one. Cikgu boleh letak je name list dalam sini. Lepas tu dia akan masuk ke dia akan automate dan dia akan keluar semua benda ni. So setiap pelajar dia akan dapat satu ikon monster. Dan kalau setiap kali cikgu nak bagi point kan, cikgu boleh terus tekan je. Okay, guna phone, tekan je. Contoh kalau sekarang saya nak bagi cikgu Chia 1 point. Saya terus tekan, okay, 1 point. Lepas tu saya bagi cikgu Chia. Lepas tu saya nak bagi cikgu Saravan 1 point. Saya terus tekan je cikgu Saravan punya nama, dia akan masuk 1 point. So this is the example. Okay, macam dia akan terus bagi, Leonardo, like 1 point for working hard. Alright? And then, you can see, like last thing, why I love Class Dojo, it's free for teachers forever. And parents, kalau ibu bapa pelajar, like berminat nak tahu, pelajar dia behave macam mana dalam classroom, boleh je masuk ke like link ini juga, like you can actually link the parents, okay, with this app so that they can check their students punya growth or behavior in the classroom. And then school leaders also can. So I really love this app. So I think like if teacher would like to like learn, try to have like some interesting classroom management tool to use, I would say Class Dojo is a really, really good app that teachers can try out. Okay? What about cikgu cakap, saya tak okay lah dengan teknologi semua ni. Don't worry. So, we can do it offline as well. So, here Cikgu Janice just shared a YouTube link. So, you can go to this link and learn how to use Class Dojo lah. Alright? So, next, kalau, alright. So, what about reward cards? Kalau online, you can design some reward cards like this and then you can share it to the students. But last, what about offline? So kalau offline, so this is my classroom version. So dalam classroom saya sebelum ni, saya ada this system where I will always just go my whiteboard, saya akan tuliskan, lukiskan benda ni. Ni ikut kumpulan lah back then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups. Tapi kalau nak individual punya, saya akan ada name list pelajar yang saya terus bagi markah. Alright, so you can see this is my 3 Ruby, the class paling hujung. So yes, this is how active they were in the classroom juga disebabkan reward system ini. Alright? And kalau cikgu tadi ada tanya, macam mana nak ada reward yang macam I think like less cost, more cost effective, right? This is one thing that I have back then. So I have this reward pass yang untuk pelajar boleh guna. So they can actually select like which one they want. So my reward for them is just a reward pass yang they can use. And then of course kalau they choose the last one item from a treasure box kan, this is it lah. So mereka akan dapat something from the treasure box that I prepared. So in the treasure box, it's all just macam lollipops, gula-gula, chocolate, benda yang kecil-kecil saja. Like not like I didn't spend a lot of money on it one also. Yeah, so it is definitely something that is doable. Sebab benda-benda kecil, lollipop je kan, like pelajar dah like happy. So yes, it's something that definitely teachers can try out lah. Kalau ada cikgu nak minta reward pass ini, boleh juga minta daripada saya akan kongsikan with you guys as well. Okay? So yes, so total 5 strategies of interactive learning. So first one, getting students to share ideas by using different online platforms. Yang last week kita dah touch on. Okay, and creating scenarios and gamify the lesson as well. And then for today, we actually like talk about how to do hands-on lesson online and also how to conduct a group discussion either online or offline. And then also creating a reward system online atau dalam classroom juga. So I hope teachers here, you enjoy this session today. And if you have like any questions, you can just reach out to me. You can actually give me an email or you can text me in the Instagram or you can like WhatsApp me personally as well lah. Alright, and yes, so if teachers you are still interested with anything that is Project ID, that Project ID shared about education, so you can actually go to one of our website, which is this medium.com/Project ID. So kita ada tulis blog post pasal our ideas and stuff like that about education, so teachers can check it out. And lastly, of course, we still have our online events for students, yeah. So cikgu-cikgu just join us. Sharekan program ni kepada pelajar. So this week we actually have one of the largest law firm in Malaysia, Screen, to conduct a public speaking workshop for students and limit only 30 spots for students. And next week, we actually have Dr. Hartini from Yayasan Chowkit and also Lasrin from Empowering Disadvantaged Women's Association to actually share about their journey. And we have a Sembang Lepak session with the students on the end of the month. All right. So yes, Janice actually shared the link in the chat. So teachers can go to the link and have a look with our program. So I think that's all. Thank you so much for all of the teachers here. Thank you so much for participating in the session just now. Yes, I'm on time. 2:59. So yes, thank you so much. I'll pass it back to Janice.
Thank you so much, Ivanka, for your sharing just now. It really is beneficial about Class Dojo. I actually tried Class Dojo before when I was a teacher back then. It was really, really useful. Not only untuk bagi markah cikgu-cikgu untuk track kehadiran pun senang. Okay, so we'll see how we can also incorporate this in our upcoming webinar. So even though we're no longer teaching in classroom, but we're like sharing sessions with teachers, we can actually apply this as well. Dan cikgu-cikgu sekalian, jangan lupa untuk isi borang maklum balas sekiranya anda ingin dapatkan feedback form. Link ada dalam yang Dewi sudah share on the screen here, ataupun you can scan the QR code. Syaza pun sudah share link tersebut dalam ruangan chat. So remember to key in your feedback. And also rakaman ini nanti kita pun akan kongsi bersama cikgu jugalah. So before I end, thank you so much again once again Ivanka. And cikgu jangan lepaskan peluang untuk join sesi-sesi yang project ID sudah share tadi. Like what cikgu Chas shared just now, everything is borderless learning. So let's encourage our students to make use of all these resources that we have for them online. Sekiranya capaian internet bukan masalah untuk mereka, I'm sure dalam sekolah kita ada murid-murid yang memang internet dan teknologi no problem. So expose them to all these talks because it will really help them in the future lah. Dan daripada pihak EE juga kita ada satu webinar minggu depan. Masa ini lain sikit ya cikgu. So biasanya webinar kita jam 2 hingga 3. So webinar terakhir kita untuk Ogos akan dijalankan minggu depan hari Rabu, tapi jam 9 hingga 10 pagi. Sebab apa ada perubahan masa? Sebab kita punya speaker dia berada di US. So kita ikut time mereka lah. Kalau saya nak jalankan 2 hingga 3 petang, dia akan jadi 2 hingga 3 pagi pula sebelah dia kan. So that's why we make it 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning. Please do not miss this chance because sangat-sangat susah untuk dapatkan perkongsian daripada Mr. Prakash ini yang akan kongsi serba sedikit tentang blended learning. So share it with all your teachers. Sama ada dalam sekolah cikgu, bukan sekolah cikgu, siapa-siapa yang minat boleh datanglah and register. Okay, so that's it for today. Sebelum cikgu pergi, remember to complete the registration form, and once again, thank you so much Ivanka.